Right.
Yeah? Okay, so take two because we're a bit of a problem there. But I feed the zip into the zipper foot, like that. And keeping the zip fairly close to the edge. Just take your time. Just keeping it next to the edge and just kind of hold it taut and kind of feed it through at the same time. Get where there's a bit of a bump. Just do that. Lift your foot so you get over it. Right, what I'm going to do is take the zipper now past where we're stitching, if I can get it to go. Sometimes it will without lifting my foot, and sometimes it won't. In this case it won't, so make sure your needle's buried. Lift your foot, zip your zipper, drop your foot, and off we jolly well go. Keep taking your clips off as you get to them. Go over them bumps. Right, down at the end, just keep zip near the edge, and we come around the corner now. Right, as we get to the end, I'm going to be stitching it backwards and forwards a little bit. Okay. And that's one side done. Right. Let's keep it. Right, okay, so I'm just going to come around the other side. Now the fun bit. Right, so you've got your zipper like that. So what you want to do is get your corners like that. Now I'm going to take the other side of the fabric. This is the bit that, like I say, the whole thing was confusing, but this was really confusing. And we ruined one because we got it in the wrong way around and stuff like that. So, I'm going to take that up so it's like that. So I've got a face edge there. Okay? I'm now going to take this zip and I'm going to lift that up out the way like that. And I'm going to clip that to there. And the first one I'm going to put on is just kind of a temporary one. Just like that. I'm just going to now make sure that I am equal into the corners as we go. That way, I know it's at the back because these are, but it'll line up and then we know we're okay. Right, just going to grab the rest of the little clippy things we've got. Sure there's a proper name for them, but we're going to call them little clippy things.
Swan clips.
They were called what?
Sewing clips.
The sewing clips. So obviously they're sewing clips. Right, so I'm going to keep doing that, go along and keep lifting that edge so I'm exposing the front part of the zip to the fabric. Now we must have watched a lady on YouTube do this about 60 times before we actually got our heads around what she was telling us we had to do. I'm sure these sewing clips is a set where you're meant to clip them on, but I don't know, so I'm just doing my best. Alright, let's have a look. So, just keep clipping them on. I'm putting quite a few on because I want to make life a little bit easy for myself. Just sew it together. Let's get this end on. And I'm going to come around this way and do the same at this side. Just flipping that zipper out like that and putting it together just like that. Once you've got the clips in place, these clips are about £3 for 100 and odd, I think, off Amazon. They're not dear, but dear God, they are brilliant. They save you a load of time and a load of chew on. Anyone else that's done a camper van can probably back us up on this, but the amount of stuff that you buy and you end up either realising it was the wrong thing or not using it because it was the wrong thing or stuff like that is just crazy. But building a camper van, although it's cheaper than buying one, for those who think that you should go out and just buy one, it's nice if you've got a spare 70,000-80,000 to go and do that. But we haven't, so building one cost enough. Right, so that's that zip and it's clipped on like that. So you can see the back side of the zip here and it's clipped on there. Right, so I'm going to go around here and decide which way I'm going to sew it. Now what you still want to do is get it so you can see your zipper. When you watch the videos on YouTube, it sometimes make it look like you're stitching where the fabric's there and you can't see the zip. So go this way around. There's the fabric with the zipper clipped to it. So obviously to get the first one in, just take that clip off, get it into there. Right, and again we do the same thing, drop it, go forward, and then go backwards, and then slowly go forwards again. It's very, very easy, as I've found, to stitch through the other side of the zip. So obviously everything's a little bit tight, a little bit neat. I'll show you a trick for that in a second once I get a bit more of this done, because if you open the zip, as I found today, you get much more leeway with what you're doing. Obviously, if you introduce that needle to your finger when you don't intend to, and I can't think of any situation where you would intend to, it's not going to be a good outcome. So take your time. So coming along. Right, so what I'm going to do now is find my zipper, wherever it is, somewhere down here. Somewhere on this front. Dun, 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 dun. It's in here somewhere. There it is. Right at the other end it would be. So I'm going to go into the opening I've got and get my hand in. I'm just going to open that up. I'm going to send it right down the other end. All the way, being careful not to pull the clips off from the zip. Because once I get this zip open down past this, and this is a bit fiddly, you've got to put your hand inside, grab your zipper and just kind of drag past. Right, now I've got acres of space. No problems at all. Let's just bring that over near the side again. If it's gone a bit off the side, it doesn't matter. You can just kind of drag it back. Here we go. Just go along the edge. And let's say now we've got that zipper half on its own, it's easy. Shouldn't say that because the kids I teach music to, if they say it's easy, they'll go, haha, shouldn't have said that, Mark, because the second you say that, your gun's wrong. Alright, let's have a look. And they're probably right. Smaller cushions are obviously easier to do. The big covers for these are our back side seat covers, like the seat bits that you sit on, not the backrests. They're quite big. Okay, so once I get this one in, we'll stop this video because that's your zip, and then we'll come back with our next video, which is making your front box corners, stitching up the sides, and then fitting your foam, and then you're done. And then I'm going to have a well-earned bottle of beer because it's Sunday night and it's late. Just take the last clip off there. Now I'm just going to kind of hold it together a little bit because we're getting to the end. Just don't have that hump there lovely this time. Go in the right direction. And almost to the end, go nice and slow, and then go back and forward and off. And that is your zip in. Right, so I'll go at the other end, grab the zip, and pull it along. Get hold of it. There we go. Love that sound. It sounds like a tent when I was a kid. Okay, so we'll stop that video there and we'll come back in a sec.